breaker one night. Let's see what happens. Breaker one night. Let's see what happens. Checking out all my shit. Checking out all my shit. Let's try it. Checking out all my shit. Let's try it. Checking out all my shit. Breaker. I'm trying to get this to log in here, the old iPad, so I can, follow along. Oh, what's up? We got some people in there already. I'm working on it. Oh, what's up? We got some people in there already. I'm working on it. Oh, what's up? We got some people in there already. I'm working on it. Oh, man, am I working on it? Holy moly. It's Friday. Let's see if we can get in here. There it goes. Finally, it logged me in. You guys will have to tell me if this is working. I tried to log in where I could play my music. Let's see. Sounds like it's working. Is that coming through on YouTube's? The Super Tech Super Song.
He's a super tech.
Yeah. The Super Tech live stream with your host, NorCal Dave. Yeah. How's that for production? Get some, NorCal. Oh, shit. Tech support. Oh, my
He's got the
goodness.
biggest SATA gauges hanging in his van. He never has to use them calibrated hands.
I think I got everything set up that I can follow along. Let's see.
He got you diagnosed before we get to the dome.
All right, I was giving that a try. To let me know if that came through. I'm gonna let me take a look on the YouTubes right here. Then I think all I got to do here is turn the volume down. If I turn the volume down on this one, there should be no feedback, and I can follow along. And then I can see all the chats. Oh, Waylon said this. How's everybody doing? We got 22 in here that fast. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can make this a little taller. I'm all hunched over like a. Oh yeah, that's better. Is that better? A little bit better. Yeah, baby. All right. Oh man, so how was everyone's week this week? I've been I've got calls, but man, I swear I was more busy during COVID, and the weather. We're supposed to be getting a heat wave coming. It's coming next week, and but so far the end of May and June has been kind of cool, and I mean I've had some jobs here and there. I haven't been like super stoked to like film a bunch of stuff. It's like, it's the same old stuff. I'm not going to film. I'll just fix it. but it hasn't been busy like where I'd get off work from the day job and then like have 3 or 4 in the hole every single day like it used to be. That's honestly, that's how it used to be. I'd probably have 3 or 4 a day. Now I'm probably getting 4 to 6 a week, which is still good. I'm not complaining. I mean, that's still really good. And I got a maintenance to do tomorrow, and then Sunday I'm at the day job. And that's right. That's right. We're gonna get some OT at the day job. Thanks to the you know what. I don't even know if you can say it on YouTube without getting dinged. Thanks to the you know what. I'm gonna change out a bunch of filters. And I'll take overtime all day long changing out filters. I mean, how silly is that? I mean, seriously. So, and then tomorrow I got a maintenance, and then I'm gonna go check out uh the kids still. If you win, you keep playing. If you lose, so I'm gonna do a maintenance, and then I'm gonna go watch some baseball. Oh, let's see here, Dave Jones Nola. You're messing with the Jeopardy happy half hour. Sorry, bro. I'll still be here. Go watch Jeopardy. Come back. We'll still be here with the same. It'll be my same 3 takes that I always have. It'll be my same baloney. But yeah, check out that Jeopardy, especially if Aaron Rodgers is on. Where's Aaron Rodgers going to end up? Let's talk NFL for a minute. I think Rodgers is going to end up on the Broncos, man. I think he goes to the Broncos, man. The Broncos, that'll be a playoff team. So what's up? What's this all? Stop Larry. What's this all about? Josh Roberts, stop Larry. Changing filters sucks. Yeah, it can. Can I smoke a joint while watching this? Absolutely. Smoke 2. Smoke 2 joints, and then you got to smoke 2 joints. He's come. Oh, stop Larry. He's coming to Miami. Oh man, John H.V.A.C. look getting moist in there. What's up, John? Where's CC the cat at? Haven't seen CC in a while. Do I work for a hospital? No, I do not work at a hospital. I work at a university for my day job, University, California, and they're just now graduating. My daughter already graduated college, so but I think they're doing graduations this weekend up there. Dave, just eat an edible. Those edibles get me fucked up. Can I say? Oops, I cussed on there. Sorry if your kids are watching. Hey man, those edibles get me jacked up, dude. I'd rather just stay away from those things. Maybe I'm eating too much. Maybe I should microdose those things. You know how like the kids are eating the mushrooms now? They just a little buzz and tinker with it, microdose. Um, dude, have you guys have seen me on this live stream drinking before? Don't you think drinking screws me up enough? Dude, I get a couple beers into me and I'm like slur master. I'll tell all you guys I love you if I get like a 6-pack in me. And but all right, so I do have a couple talking points going. And what did we so yeah, last week I went to the parts house, picked up the evaporator coil that I changed out and some other parts. I've been letting my truck stock deplete, believe it or not. It's probably not a smart move with the way the supply chain is. But I was thinking, hey, let's bring in a bunch of money and not push a bunch of money out right now. It'll probably bite me in the ass in the long run. Usually my truck's pretty damn stocked. And I'm debating out there show up. Hey, this is broken. I got to order parts. Instead of having a ton of money on the van, I'm still thinking about it. But I'm sure it's going to bite me right in the butt. And so I went to the parts house, and I think it was last Thursday or Friday last week. And they're like, hey, just to let you know, the price of HFCs has gone through the roof. And they could look up your account to see what you paid last time. So the last time I bought a jug of 134A, I think I paid $120. It's now gone up to 196. And then 404A you used to get for like about 140, and I think it's 186. It's actually cheaper than 134. I don't know how that works out. Then I didn't even ask for what 410 is. I don't use very much 410A because I don't do a lot of air conditioning. So I didn't even ask, but I imagine the 410A is probably up there, like 180 to 190 bucks a jug now. And that's for a 24 pounder. And he told me the price for copper line sets has also gone up 20%. So you guys want to keep track of that. And what they're going to do at my parts house, they were telling me, if you're not a regular there and you come in to buy a condensing unit or a furnace, they're going to sell you both. If you're not a regular, you're going to have to buy the. Said those of us that are regulars that go in there, we could still buy just the furnace because they're seeing people coming in and hoarding and buying up equipment when they have it because there's an equipment shortage. So I thought that was interesting too. Also. And then they were telling me too that I think Emerson came in there and told them that we might see a shortage in thermostats because of the chip shortage. It might make its way to the thermostats. So we'll have to keep an eye on that too. So that's NorCal's heads up. Start off to the live stream. If hey, this John Roberts guy's got to hit the road, dude. How do I scrap that dude from the chat? Dude, you're wasting my comments, bro. There's only one smartass on the NorCal live stream, and that's me, buddy. Right here. I get to write all the stupid shit and talk stupid shit. Let's see. Bring. I think got you, sucker. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Don't mess with my chat, bro. Because it's the NorCal Day live stream. And I'm the only jackass. Yeah. You boys like that? Huh? How you like that one, huh? Oh my gosh. All right, down to 16. Jeopardy must have came on, which is fine with me. I gave him the boot, ES. I sure did. I super teched his ass. It was probably Steve Labs on there drinking beers tonight. That's probably who it was. You should make a super tech dub. Chris Bevins is all. He's probably a plumber, no doubt about it. It probably was a plumber. No, I'm not doing any gardening this year. I'm taking the year off from the gardening. There's plenty of gardeners out there. Steve Labs does rule. I would love to go out there and barbecue with that guy one time, or burn some cardboard in his backyard and drink beers. Wouldn't that be fun? Play with the dog. Oh, see the cat's in there. I'm only drinking coffee tonight. I'm just letting everybody down. John's trying to he's trying to John H.V.A.C. trying to what's that word called? Recruit. He's trying to recruit me to the H.V.A.C. choir boys. Yeah, sometimes HVAC center's got to drink coffee. I got a lot going on. I got to work in the morning, and I got to do baseball, and then I got to work Sunday. So I got to keep my brains in my head this weekend. Last weekend, last weekend I rode the motorcycle out to Reno, Street Vibrations, and went out Highway 88 up into the mountains past Kirkwood Ski Resort and all that stuff. It was real pretty. There's a video on the channel. I like filming it, riding all over the place. And if you follow my Instagram, the Cock and Balls run is coming in Labor Day weekend. And we got all the campsites booked up, so I posted it up in the route. That's going to be really cool. That'll make a really good video because we're going to go up to the Avenue of the Giants. You can look all this up on Google Maps. We're going to go up to the Avenue of the Giants and party up in the Redwoods. And then the next day we'll break camp and we'll ride out to Bernie Falls, Bernie Falls is real pretty. Right next to Bernie Falls is the bridge where they filmed that movie Stand By Me. So we can get some pictures there with the bikes. And then there's a killer swimming hole, depending on if there's any water left by September at Lower McLeod Falls. And that's up and around 89 from Bernie Falls up on the highway. And we'll have to see if there's enough water to swim in there or not. And then the next day after that, we're going to break camp right through Mount Lassen and go out to Belden Town Resort, which is on the Feather River. And it's real gorgeous out there. Again, how much swimming and stuff we get to play in the water with. By the end of the year, it's going to be real interesting because we're having another major drought because we didn't have a winter this year, so it didn't rain much. So we don't, and if it doesn't rain much, we don't get the snowpack. California depends on the snowpack for our water. And I didn't snowboard once this season. And I probably could have went twice, but I didn't even go. So, yeah, so there's a drought there for that. This Chris Bevins, the Stand By Me bridge rules. Let me get caught up here. I'm back on call this weekend, but I'll get out a little tomorrow. Gary Black Jr. Indica or sativa? Probably the indica. Yeah, Gary Black Jr. knows. Honestly, the only thing that ups and everything else is my therapy. Yeah, well, guard therapy. I like to ride the motorcycle, go for a surf. Shit, walking's been good lately. Believe it or not. Did you go for a walk? Take the dog for a walk, dude. Clears the brain out. Works pretty good. Tito Vlogs, what's up, brother? What's happening? Are you still working right now? It's still a little early on a Friday. And I know, dude, it's gonna be a $108 next week out in the valley. I know you're fixing stuff out in the valley, Central Valley. I was looking at the weather I always check the weather forecasts. And so where I'm at in California has all these microclimates. Believe it or not, it's real. So it might be 70 degrees at my house. I kid you not, 20 minutes inland, it could be 100 degrees. And it's just weird like that because of the ocean. And our ocean current is a cold current, and it makes like an evap cooler. And but I did look at the I looked at the weather for inland. 100, it looks like one's going to be ringing, bro. Lee Oliver, how's Howard doing? Howard passed away, Lee. He worked until he was 84 years old over there. Yeah, he passed away. Dave, what's up from Detroit? It's 95 right now. Yeah, well, you guys got humidity. We don't have humidity. So 108 out here is probably easier to work in than 95 in Detroit because there's no humidity. So, but man, hot is hot. Bat wings going, you know, your sack's sticking next to your legs on both sides. You get the bat wings, and it makes for a long day. You guys know that. Chug water. I remember when I used to work when it was hot. You'd end up not eating because it's too hot to eat, and you guys could probably understand what I'm saying. So you're not eating, you're just drinking water, and you're humping because you got call after call. And probably about 6, somewhere around 5 or 6 at night, you bog out and you're roached, but you still got calls and you got to go. Your coworkers are still working. You got to keep working. I'm sure you guys can understand that. It always seems like the shops never had enough guys for the amount of calls. Because in wintertime, everybody would get laid off, right? Weird like that, especially for the refrigeration. It's a weird balance. It's a weird balance right there. And then, of course, we were never allowed to take vacations in summertime. I think we were allowed to take vacation from October to May, or maybe April. October to April, you could take vacations. Yeah. March. Pardon me, March. October to March, you could take vacation. And then May, June, July, August, September, no vacations. It was a no-fly zone for probably 25 or 28 years of my life was like that. CC the cat. David, you hear Jeff, the maintenance man, passed away? No, which guy was Jeff, the maintenance guy? Help me out here. I watch who's the maintenance guy I watch? Oh, I like Lex. Lex Van Skid Bra. Skid Bra can play some freaking guitars and write some songs. That guy is a pro. He's got a really good channel. Jeff. Refresh my memory in the comments. Which guy was Jeff the maintenance guy? I'm sure I know who you're talking about. I just can't put it together right now. You know. Um, let's see. Have you had any H.V.A.C machines where the compressor drops out and comes back randomly during the freeze without the high pressure safety opening on the board malfunctioning? Yeah, the contactors on the H.V.A.Cs will fail all the time. There's a compressor. I call it a contactor. It might be called a relay on the schematic. The compressor relays fail a lot on those. I've had that happen a bunch. Um, which guy was Jeff the maintenance guy? CC the cat says younger guy A on units. I don't know if I watched his channel. What happened to that cat? Scotland's in the house. Scotland Heating and Air. Killing it. Maybe Scotland knew who Jeff the maintenance guy was. I didn't watch that channel. So John saying Jeff the maintenance guy passed away. Worked on the Aeon units. I don't think I watched his channel, dude. I got to get up to speed. Liver failure. Bummer. No, not Lex. Lex is healthy. Lex is alive and kicking. Yeah, you got a compressor dropping out on a H.V.A.C and you don't know why. That could drive you nuts. About all you can do is backtrack from your compressor, get where voltage is coming into it, and see if you could actually get the alligator clips for your leads. I just spent a couple $100 on all the crazy fluke connector leads at the day job because I work on all these fume hoods and stuff. And to get your wire connectors into all these little pins, you got to get those. You got to get the little J hooks. You got to just buy the fluke super duper kit, and you can get your probes everywhere and everywhere to just drop it out. But I've had the relays on those H.V.A.Cs puke a ton. So did you guys all check your refrigerant prices at your local distributors? Bet that was eye opening. And I haven't revisited the price of solder. So I'm between 130 and 140 for 28 sticks of 15%. But I'm sure that went up too. So last Thursday, the refrigerant prices went through the roof. But my guys gave me the heads up, but they still didn't let me buy any refrigerant at the old price. But it is what it is. I mean, it's just a bummer for the customer. For us, it doesn't really hurt that much. You're going to buy it no matter what. And then you just have to mark it up. And the customers are going to be bummed out. That's what they do, you know. That's how it goes. Bumming it out. ES says thanks to Uncle Joe. Good old Uncle Joe. Yeah, ice makers to me have always been a freaking callback, man. It's like you can go out, especially get one on a Friday, man. You get a ice maker Friday special. Then you realize I got to clean this thing. It's dirty. Now you've disturbed everything in there. All that crap's going to end up in the dump valve eventually. You got other calls to go to, so you watch it, make a couple batches of ice. When that debris is going to get stuck in that dump valve, and I'll be back here tomorrow. And it's like ice makers are, man, they're fun. It's fun time. I like working on them though, but it's always something fun. All right. Lead Mining 44 paid $166 for a pen dual pressure control today. Yep, here we go. It was 125 a pack for brazing sticks in Iowa last July. T-Tex paying 136 for 15%. That's about right. I was talking earlier about how the price of refrigerant went up and the price of soft copper line sets went up 20%. And that's a big increase. And then they were telling me that we might end up the thermostats might get sketchy with the chip shortage. They said to keep an eye out for it, so we'll see. Maybe they were trying to see if I was going to stock my truck. But I know this much, like at the day job, so I order tons and tons of gear at the day job every week, right? Expansion tanks, pump seals, pump motors. And we could talk about this for a minute. Let's see what else. Yeah, we'll replace like Dakin mini split systems and stuff. And it's taken a while to get gear now. There definitely is a supply chain. I don't know if it's a shortage, but it's definitely taking longer to get gear. Like the last expansion tanks I got for some boilers at work, it was a 6 week lead time for a regular old Wessel, like a 130. It's a pretty good size. Uh, yeah, it was like 6 to 8 week lead time for an expansion tank, which is it used to be you could get them in like 3 days. It'll be interesting to see what happens. My dealership said they had a chip shortage and sold all of their loaners. Our thing's going to get crazy. Scotland got no issue getting Mitsubishi units. That's the thing. I would love to put Mitsubishis in at my day job, but they always got to go at the low price, so they always buy the Daikin stuff. So, yeah, you guys know how I feel about that. ES says it's all by design. Yeah, probably is. What's up? Brian from Illinois saying hi. Where the crooked politicians run wild. Our guy's been running pretty wild. We're supposed to reopen on the 5th bed with a bunch of stuff. Like Cal OSHA, they're gonna I think at jobs keep us wearing masks even though everyone's been vaccinated. It's a trip. They're gonna try and recall that guy out here in California. We'll see what happens. He just bought off the teacher unions, so that's like 300,000 votes. So he just bought them off. Maybe I should tell him to send me a check. Hey, send NorCal. Hey, Gavin Newsom, send NorCal Dave a paycheck, and I'll keep you in office, bro. At this point, I could really give a rat's. Give me a couple $100, bro. We'll keep you around. I'm kidding, right? I think the old I don't remember. You can't call her Bruce Jenner anymore because she's not Bruce. Caitlyn Jenner is running for the governor in California. She used to be Bruce Jenner. Now she's Caitlyn. She actually said she whacked off the junk. She said it was getting in the way, so she went ahead and had it removed. It's pretty. That takes balls. That takes balls. Did I just say that? Holy crap! Yeah, far out, man. Far out. Yeah. Bruce had whacked. Now he's Caitlyn. He's gonna run for the governor. Probably vote for her. Why not? What the hell? Ugh. Yeah, Brian, I got the Rona zombie shot because if I didn't get the Rona zombie shot, I'd probably lose my day job up there. They're real serious about that. And if there's a kill switch in there with the 5G, fuck, I won't know it. They'll hit the switch and I'll be gone. You won't even know what's happening. But yeah, I did. It takes balls to cut them off. And then she fed it to the dog, Cece the cat. Cece, I know John's voting for the recall. John was the only HVAC guy I knew that supported Hillary Clinton back when Clinton ran against Trump. It doesn't matter who you vote for. It's everybody has their own opinions, and I'm cool with it. So I don't care which side you're on. It doesn't matter to me as long as we can all dialogue and get along together. It's fine with me. But John liked Mrs. Clinton. I remember that. I didn't care for her too much. Careful, Dave. It's Pride Month, and YouTube is whacking people off. Yeah, well, that's why I said I'm gonna vote for Caitlyn, dude. I'm all for her. Um, so what is her what's I'm trying to get this right. I should know this working at the college. So she is now a woman. So I don't know. She would she be? So she's is she transgender because she had the operation, or is she just a woman now? See, that's the part I get confused on, and I'm totally cool with it. Um, so I guess she's just a woman. That's how I approach it. She's just a woman now. It's Caitlyn Jenner, and she's going to run for the governor. So, hey, how's that? The Republicans got a well, you can't say transgender because I'm so confused. So she's not transgender because she got the operation, right? So she's just a woman now. You guys are gonna have to help me out in the comments. Anyways, but yeah, I wouldn't know how to say it. Uh, is it trans? Or if you have it removed, are you just a woman now? How did we get on this subject? I've gotten so far off HVAC. YouTube's probably going to cancel my. I won't get anybody viewing my videos. I should just post up motorcycle videos. Get no views as it is, anyways. So, um, I'm rolling today. Okay, let's see. Seems to be a ton of crappy equipment coming from the manufacturers lately. I can't count how many units I've had to service where the factory assembly looked like it was done with the lights off. Oh, absolutely. And I've said it years ago. I knew that they got away from putting nitrogen in the coils and so the heart of those units is an air compressor with an air dryer, right? We're trying to keep the moisture out of the air lines going up to all the heating water valves, cooling water valves, and you can't. It ain't gonna get all the water out. And my coworker got a coil for a Liebert unit one time, and I kid you not, we pulled the old unit out. We got the new replacement coil. It was an A-frame coil. Hit the Schrader on it, water came out of it. So at the factory, when they went to pressure test it and they hooked it up to their air compressor, obviously their air dryer had failed. Leave the vacuum pump on it overnight. We blew a bunch of nitrogen through it, left the vacuum pump on it overnight. I think the next day we went back and installed it. But that's what's happening with this stuff. You'll find a lot of times it's supposed to be they'll call it a dry air charge. The only thing that's dry is dry nitrogen. But that's what they're doing. This is turning into a John HVAC stream. CC the cat. No, it's not. No, it's not, CC. Yes, is all they pay him $9 an hour. Dude, so check it out. So my kid graduated high school. He got a job down the street. I'm so out of touch. I got two funny stories for you. I'm so out of touch. Out now. The kids. That's the minimum wage here. 14. And then my daughter had graduated college and she's got a couple job interviews going and I am so out of touch. I'm like, "Oh yeah, what do those jobs pay? 30, 40 grand a year?" She's like, "No, dad, the lowest one starts at 70." And that's how out of touch I am with stuff, dude. I got to get out more and see what's going on in the world. Absolutely clueless. Uh-oh, look who's back. Look who's back in the chat. Da, 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 da. Yeah, boy. Oh man. Let's see. What else did I work on this week? I changed that coil out. Oh, I worked on a little reach-in freezer. Had a dead defrost timer. That was a good one. I think I got a little video of that, but I wasn't sure if I was going to post it up. And then what else did I have? Oh, I had a walk-in box call, and it was mega lurkage, so I never got to break the camera out. They were right here. And I was like, yeah, I wanted to film. I was like, I need to make a couple videos here. Not a chance. And oh, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but remember I did that song Soyboy? 'Cause he's a soy boy. Is that what I think? Vanilla is his drink. That dude, that video's got almost 10,000 views. Thank you. That's really freaking cool. Um, that was just trying to be some comedy, and that thing's got almost 10,000 views. The Soy Boy song. Oh my god, I wrote that one about John H.V.A.C. when he's doing his Lowe's videos. What's my Instagram? Nor_Cal_refrigeration. I just posted up today about our Labor Day motorcycle run. I won't say what it is. You'll have to go on my Instagram and look at it, and you'll laugh your balls off. It's pretty funny. I'll tell you guys a story. I've been emailing with Field Piece. I was begging them if I could try out their leak detector, and the lady's going, "Tell me about your channel." And I was like, "Okay." Da 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 da. And then I sent her a couple videos, but I didn't proof I didn't proof the second video I sent her, and it was the one. So I have the video was the day the SRL8 beat the H10. But I had forgot at the beginning of that video showing everybody the commercials that I get on YouTube, and it was like the big girl with the girdle on, and I'm all in the video. I'm all at the beginning of the video. I'm like, "How would you like to have that thing trick you at 2 in the morning at the end of the night at the bar?" You know, because she's got the girdle on, then she takes it off and it all blows out. And I sent that video. So yeah, odds are I'm probably not gonna get a leak detector to check out. And I'm like, those are the commercials I get on my channel. I'm all those and the Latter-day Saint commercials. And I'm all, but we're HVAC sinners. And it was at the beginning of the video, so I probably shot myself right in the foot there. Hey, but at least I'm being me. Soy gives John the runs. Hey, what's up, Gary Bowman? Oh man. I was just talking about how I was begging Field Piece to send me their leak detector to test out, and then I shot myself in the foot. I sent them I sent them the right video because it does show the what is it? How do you say it? SRL8, the heated diode. So their new one, it uses the same sensor as the old one. I looked at you can go on the internet, fieldpiece.com, and you can download the instructions for the new equipment. You know, the the operation manual. And it's the diode as it was the old one. The thing that would be cool though is if they made it to where it's not squirrely. So if you've had that Field Piece leak detector, you know that it actually is a good leak detector, believe it or not. Not as sensitive as a H10 by any means, but it works. It's just squirrely as hell. You can move it like this and it'll go off. So if they took out the squirreliness of that leak detector at a $300 price point, it's probably pretty good. I still have it and use it. I do have the Inficon one that's infrared. It's been honestly, it's been working pretty good lately, but they did have to send me a replacement because the first one I got was defective. Um, and the one they sent out, that one's been working. The SRL8 works, and of course the H10's still the king. There's just no getting around it. It's just the best leak detector. So it's just I wish Bacharach, I guess they have the rights to it. With today's technology and thing, you would think they could put the H10 in a handheld configuration that would be more user friendly. Because with the box it comes in because of the battery and stuff, it's a little bit cumbersome, and then we end up grabbing these other ones because they're just more convenient. Like that little field piece one weighs nothing. You could shove it in your bag and you're up the ladder checking stuff. I hope that makes sense. But you would think that they would have their engineers on it because at a $500 price point, if they just shrunk it down into a deal, even if you kept the wand the same, like even if you had to like stuff it back in there somehow, and they made it portable, everyone knows it's the best leak detector. They'd have a grand slam. It would be like when the Giants got that grand slam the other night against the Rangers. What was his name? Tauchman, the outfielder. Pink salami. That was good. How about my Niners, dude? They already got 3 guys out with injuries for the whole season, and we've only had going in circles. Yeah, KC posted up also. Rest in peace, Jeff the maintenance man. I'm gonna have to go watch his videos. I didn't watch his videos, and John had mentioned that he had passed away. Scotland Heating and Air. Are you the one that sent me the 90 fitting? Yes. I got it. So, oh yeah, let me tell a story. FedEx came to the house yesterday, and I got a 90 fitting for the Smurf boner because I had been bitching and complaining that the Smurf boner doesn't work for refrigeration, but I didn't have the 90 fitting. And somebody sent me the 90 fitting. Was that you, Scotland? That was really nice, bro. Thank you. I got it yesterday. Peace, Jeff. CC the cat. Why don't you in the comments post up what his channel was, and then everyone could go check out his channel. Jeff, the maintenance guy, worked on the Aeon units. That's what John said. Oh man. Shoot. Crazy stuff. Well, we're having a hell of a live chat tonight. We went through the LBGTQ to death and destruction to the price of Freon going up, the FedEx delivering parts, to a song about John, the Soyboy, for us. Let's see if I can get it queued up. Hopefully I got technology and we can make this happen. Oh, that was a newer song, wasn't it? Oh yeah, let's see if this works. I gotta find my volume knob. Is that coming through? Check this out. This song.
Yeah, he's a soy boy. Coming through, yeah, he's a soy boy.
ESO like this song.
He's a soy boy. Is that what I think? A vanilla latte. That's his drink. Mom and dad never spanked his butt.
They never spanked his butt.
But he's woke as fuck.
Yeah, he's woke.
Fumbling at the gas station. He doesn't know how to fill it up.
He doesn't know how to put gas in his car.
Is that what I think? A vanilla latte, that's his drink. He's never worked a day in his life. He's got a 4-year degree.
Yeah, he does.
On Friday night, he's out in the breeze. Hard seltzer and skinny jeans. Soy boy, he's coming for you. Yeah, he's a soy boy. Looking at you, yeah, he's a...
Down, I freestyle, dude. Isn't that hilarious? All those songs are at reverbnation.com/Rasta1. And I got there's some funny tracks there. They're all the downloads are free. If it's free, it's me. Sometimes my cords aren't plugged in. Oh, ES says he loved it, so it must have worked. Has anyone tried out the new DeWalt left-handed drill? Oh, speaking of power tools, I had my trigger fail on my Milwaukee M12 hammer drill, and I haven't taken it apart yet. Anybody have that happen? I'm wondering if I just need to take it apart and clean it, or if it's actually something I could replace. I haven't tinkered on those much, and I really don't feel like spending $100 on a new one if I can just take it apart and clean it out or something. John likes free. ES is waiting for the Super Tech dub. I did a song called Moto Dub. ES, it's close. It's close. It's close to the Super Tech dub, but it's just this one here. Let's see if it'll play. There's no lyrics. Maybe we could make some lyrics together while we're listening, while we watch me drink coffee. I was thinking lyrics like, maybe, if Bruce got his wiener chopped off, does that make him a man? Now they call him Caitlyn. I don't understand. If Bruce got his wiener chopped off, he might be your governor. No, that's terrible. Forget about that. Was garbage. That was. That's all done on electric drum kit right here. And then I have a bass and a guitar. That's it. It's all on www.reverbnation.com/Rasta1. It's all free. I think I'm up to almost 60 silly. But that's all right. Oh, you know what I found today? I put on my Instagram when Prince did his last tour, the piano and a microphone. I found on there where he did Bob Marley's "Wait in Vain," but he did it with "If I Was Girlfriend." It was a mix-up, so I screen videoed it, and then I cut out all the parts from where "If I Was Your." How about that one, the old punk song when we were kids? I just want some skank. I just want some skank. John H.V.A.C probably remembers that. He's SoCal guy. What drum kit is that? That is a Cat. Let's see. Oh, it's the KT4 when Cat was still owned by DW. The Brain actually has some really good sounds. I'll figure out one day how to plug the drums into this, and we'll live feed and I'll play. Maybe I'll give you guys some drum lessons and we'll do some play-alongs or something. I've been playing drums since like 1978. I really enjoy it, and it's a fun time out. I used to play in this funk band, 11-piece funk band. I was the drummer for it. It was the best times of my life. I wish John was there. It was real Sodom and Gomorrah, John. You would have left the church. It was so fun. Oh my God. Tyler Roberts, what's cracking? What band called Fascinating Creatures of the Deep? I head back there. The kick drum head for the Fascinating Creatures of the Deep is back there. We got to open up for Dick Dale a couple times. It was really cool. He was an ornery son of a gun. He was so rad. He'd be in there at sound check, just giving everybody shit, and then I'm kind of like I like to fuck around a little bit too. So I was like, "Hey man, are you gonna check out our set?" And he's like, "Why would I want to hear that?" It's awesome, dude. He would show up, gear off the stage, and then he would play and then leave, dude. He was so rad. Oh man, he did tell me that he used to give Jimi Hendrix guitar lessons because he was left-handed and Jimi Hendrix was left-handed. So he did tell me that. He was like, yeah, and he was really, really stoked back then because he had scored a Mercedes Sprinter van. He said it was hard as hell to get. It cost him $80,000. I'm trying to think. Maybe that was 2010 to that guy. He played every freak drum solo that was better than his drummer. The drummer that night was his son. He did a better drum solo than his son. He did a trumpet solo. Guy was just virtuoso, similar to like Prince. Really, real musicians, showmen, love to play music. I think we played for 45 minutes and I was gassed. I was like, fuck, where's the beers? I'm tired. I wouldn't want to do that all day long. Look who's in the house. Hey, Shannon, are the AC calls cranking out there in Tennessee? I bet they are. I bet it's hotter than a popcorn fart. Oh, man. ES wants to send me some funky bass lines. Cool. Do it. I think I record everything on GarageBand, man. It should work. If I get a GarageBand. Shannon's all, hell yeah, the calls are crazy. Did you see the price of Freon went up, Shannon? And then also I got my notes here. They told me at the wholesale house that line sets went up 20%. Dude, the homeowners this year are going to get clobbered, and it's not our fault, and we're not crooks. It's the price of everything so with the price of everything going up, that's basically inflation, right? Would that be correct? You guys want to know what we're paying for gas up here in NorCal? I think I paid $4.29 today a gallon. It was $1 cheaper in Reno last week. Yeah, it was $1 cheaper in Nevada than in California. That's it's nuts. And we haven't even reopened yet. We're supposed to reopen on the 15th. And you still got the diehard the diehard people that don't want to go back to work are kicking and screaming, I gotta stay home. No. It's over. It's over, everybody. I was in Nevada last week. For you guys watching, like Shannon, you guys in Tennessee, you've probably been over this thing for a long time. But for me, it was a treat.